at the same time. So that is why we call a server as a multi-user, multitasking operating system, where it is allowing many users to fetch various resources, different resources at the same time. So that is multi-user multitasking. Then we talked a little about real-time operating system. So when we are talking about real-time operating system, they have to be very small, like very small in terms of size. Now, in case we talk about Android, that takes more than 4 GB of space. Windows, that takes more than 8 GB. Linux similarly takes around 4 GB or something. OS X is also taking around the same. Now, when we are talking about Windows Server operating system, Server 2016, I believe it takes around 11 GB of the space. So similarly, real-time operating systems are using very little space, might be in KBs only, even today, but they have a definite purpose. Now they cannot be used like when we are talking about single user, single tasking, even command prompt, we can use it for multiple purposes. We check date, time, different directories, we can make directory, we can delete directory, we can do a lot of things. Similarly, with single user, single tasking, yeah, multitasking, many purposes can be fulfilled. Multi-user multitasking, many things can be done. And in case we talk about real-time operating systems, they can be used for one thing, single task. Now we talked about pacemakers, they are using an operating system, but that would fulfill only one purpose, only one. When we are talking about a drone, that is fulfilling only two different functions. One is fly, take pictures, and send back. So that is the only purpose that is made for. So these are the different kind of operating systems that we might have. In case anyone has any questions, please let me know. Raju, I'm not very sure still what do you wanted to mean, what you meant by this Xerox. Now, in case no one has any question, so let us move ahead and let us talk about the different Linux distributions that we might have. Now, many of you must have heard about a few, and like we can have a lot of them. OS X. OS X, yeah, like Apple laptops, they are Apple uh, OS X, that is an operating system by Apple. So that powers your Mac devices, your Apple devices, OS X. So that is a Unix based operating system marketed by Apple. So like previously we used to call it Mac OS, and now it is called OS X. They have like a latest distribution that is called OS X. But we let us instead of calling it Mac OS, let us call instead of calling it OS X, let us call it Mac OS. Fine, great, thank you. So where we were, yeah, the different operating systems are the different Linux distributions. In case we are talking about. So one of the most popular operating system, yeah, Linux distribution that we have, especially with the beginners like us, that would be Ubuntu. Completely free. You can download it directly in case you have your own computer. I would suggest to create a boot partition for your device and have Ubuntu on your system as well. Then you can have a whole lot of operating systems like Debian. You can have Fedora, you can have a lot. So we are not talking about all the distributions that would number more than hundreds. Then you can have Linux Mint. That is an operating system which, in case you are very much used to Windows, I would suggest to go for Linux Mint, since it is again a Linux distribution, but it has an UI which is very similar to Windows. So that is Linux Mint. In case you are very much comfortable with this. Then you can have one distribution that is Kali, which is very popular with those who are into networking, since it offers a lot of mm, features which helps you with uh, penetration testing. Yep, they can be a lot of other distributions as well. So, like in case, I believe there are more than hundreds. Again, someone said Red Hat distribution. So, Red Hat is also one of the distributions. Red Hat Enterprise Linux. The in easier words, or to make it easier, we call it RHEL. So that is one. We can have Fedora, that is another distribution. Then we can have OpenSUSE. We can have Cloud Linux, Elementary OS. More than 100 of distribution, I believe, is available for Elementary Linux. Mm, you can have like hmm, even Ubuntu has various Ubuntu. Even I have heard it is having a few more other distributions. Then you can have CentOS as well. So you can have hundreds of them. You have more than hundreds of them. So again, these every distribution has its personal function, but these three you would be hearing throughout your career. Not Linux Mint. Linux Mint I just noted because it has an UI which is very similar to Windows. So in case we talk, this feature is really like I am does not even, sometimes it will go on its own. Sometimes like Windows has a lot of bugs. Microsoft comes with a lot of bugs. Not Kali. Linux Mint. I used Linux Mint and I found that really had a very good UI. Mm, very much comparable to, yeah, this is what you get in Linux Mint. Very similar to your about Chrome. Yep, I didn't I didn't mm, mention it, so I will come to that. So you can see most of the features, you can see that is somewhat like Windows. You have the start button. You it comes with your shutdown button and features and functions. So very similar to Windows. So that is why it has been very popular with those people who have who are very comfortable with Windows, and they have hands-on on Windows and they are trying to work on Linux. So that is why this operating system has been very much in use. Now, someone talked about Chrome OS. So Chrome OS is another operating system. When we talked about Mac OS, then we can have Chrome OS as well, which uh, is available on Google's Chromebook. It was developed by uh, Google, but the functionalities are still limited and they are still working on it. And it is again open source operating system. Open source, completely free. You can download it on your computer. You can install it there. So but yes, the functionalities are still very limited, but they are working on it. So now I believe that was fine. So we talked about Linux Mint, the reason why we are talking a lot about Linux Mint. Then we can have Kali Linux, which is especially for those who are into networking and they try they are into network penetration, trying to figure out what are the open ports and how to peep into other computers, or how to check the check the security. So that is more into security. So those who are into hacking and all those things, they are using Kali Linux. Now it leaves us with our operating system, that is Ubuntu, that gives you a lot of features, and it is especially for those who are beginners and they still are trying to figure out what Linux is all about. So Ubuntu, in case you want to download it on your computers, you can simply type in Ubuntu. It will take you to Ubuntu desktop, and you can have, let us accept and visit all. So again, you have downloads. Here, in case you want, you can see you have Ubuntu server as well, and Ubuntu cloud as well, and Ubuntu for IoT. So most of the IoT devices, they are into RTOS, real-time operating systems. Now, when we are talking about our for us, we are going to use Ubuntu desktop. So go to it, and it will download. You can download it right from here. uh, it would be somewhat around, I believe, 2 GB of download or a little more. I'm not very sure how much it is. That is one of the options. 3.6 GB. So it will download on my computer very easily. So, but still, I won't be downloading it since I have one available there. So I won't be downloading it. But in case of those of you who want to have it on their computers, their own computers, you might download it right from there. So what was the site? Let me share it with you. Download Ubuntu desktop. So in case you want, let me share it right away. The same process, no, yeah, nothing different. Chromebook runs on an operating system that is called Chrome OS. In case you want to have it, functionalities are still very limited. They are still working on it, but now I and you won't be buying a Chromebook for 26,000 when I can have uh, a normal desktop for 28,000. Now, I will give 2,000 more, and I can have a system where I can run Windows, I can run Linux. Chromebook won't allow you that much of liberty, and most of the you can see this is how Chrome OS looks like. Fine, so I won't say it is upgrade, but it's a downgrade. Chromebooks, Chrome download, meet Chrome OS. It was developed on Chromium. Chrome OS download. Great Chrome OS. Chrome OS. Tor browser, yeah, but look, we have a lot of time to discuss a lot of things. We would be discussing each and everything, not a problem. And when in case we are starting with, yes, Chrome OS is free, obviously open source. I don't know where to download it. Get Chrome OS Flex. You put in your name and everything, and it will download for you. So not a problem. That would be really very easy. Someone asked me how to download Kali Linux. Kali Linux download. Simply go for it. and it will tell you how, like, where to download. So downloading Kali Linux, no, that is only giving me. Download Kali Linux images securely. Mhm. We want to run into for beginners. No, they are allowing you installer images. You can have virtual machines as well. Now, I believe most of you are not very sure about virtual machines, so we would come to that. Installer images, you can download it for 64-bit, recommended 2.9 GB download. You can go for it. So it will start downloading, and since my speed is really good, it will download in it will increase. But still, I don't want to download it. So this is how you can download. But I won't suggest any one of you to go for Kalia as of now, since you guys are beginners. So Ubuntu is the best option. You should try. Now, this is when you have to create a different party, yeah, boot partition. Now, I am not interested in creating a boot partition. So what I would suggest you guys to, we can run uh, Linux distributions on our Windows machine using uh, yeah, yes, using WSL. So how to go, turn on our WSL features. So just type in turn Windows features on or off. So this will open up a small dialog box. Now here, in case you go down, you would find this Windows subsystem for Linux. Right. Windows subsystem for Linux. Check it. I have it checked as of now. Your systems might not be having it checked. So check it. And in case your virtual machine platform is off, check it also. So check it here. And what happens is you, yes, that is illegal. Tor browser, we will talk once we will be finishing off, then we can talk about Tor browser. Yep. So check this virtual machine platform, hypervision for platform, and Windows subsystem for Linux, and click OK. It will download a few of the features, and you need to be connected to the internet. It will download a few of the features. So that is how you can do. You can get your computer ready for Windows subsystem for Linux. Now, once you have these features on, close it. Go to Windows Store or Microsoft Store. Now, when you are turning on a few of the features like Windows subsystem for Linux, hypervisor, and this virtual machine platform, it will download a few of the features that won't be very big, might be a maximum of 100 MB or something, and then it will shut down and install all those functions on your computer. So you might notice 3 or 4 shutdowns and restarts, reboots. So that is what will happen. And now once you have that, your computer really booted up, you can search for any of the Linux distributions. You can have Kali as well. You have Kali Linux, you can install it. Uh, but we would be more interested in having Ubuntu. So search for Ubuntu, and you can go for installation. That would be around 600 MB of installation, and it will do that. Right. So I already have it installed on my computer. So what I would do is I would open. Now you can see a terminal of Linux opening up on my computer. Now I'm not sure how many of you understood the process. So please let me know. So I was yeah, might be I was a little fast in telling you the complete steps. So I am okay if someone did not understand or someone was unable to understand. So just let me know. Fine. So I believe you guys were able to understand this. Now, once you install it, it might take a little time before installing, and we didn't have that much of liberty working in an offline online mode where we have only 2 hours to demonstrate everything. So I already installed all those things so that I don't need to go for a boot or a reboot and all those processes. So might be some of you did not understand the process. So in case you need, I can tell you again and again. Not a problem. Whenever you want, just let me know. Now coming back, this is Windows subsystem for Linux gives you a lot of opportunity to run many of the Linux applications on your computer. You can do that. So that is fine. But what I would suggest is many of you to try, those who can, try installing this on your computers, and then we will talk about how to run uh, a few of the Linux applications on our WSF functions. Now we have this Linux terminal open. You can see root at Nashit. That is how this Linux terminal looks like. Very similar to our uh, Windows uh, command prompt. So let us try a few of the things that yeah, like the basic Linux commands. Now we can have one command that is called ls. Now, can anyone help me know what this ls command is all about? Yep, list. To check the list of a file. Yep, we are in the directory that is Nashid, right? So what are the different applications, or let us compare to command. Uh, but let me tell you, these both are different directories. So let me go for cd. Uh, cd, what is so again we can have dir, which is comparable to our ls command of Linux. So we are into Nashid directory, and we have desktop documents, downloads, music, pictures, uh, public template videos. These are the different libraries available. So let me go to that. Now let me figure out where this Nashid is. This seems to be the Nashid, uh, not this one. Home directory. It's another. That is the home directory. So yep. So this is my home directory, which is comparable to my Yeah, yeah, which is the function where I am writing. So this has all those libraries or all those different directories that I have it here. You, this is my mm, this is my directory. So that is the yeah, one of the commands. Now, what are the other commands that you already know of? We have to learn a few of the commands. That is fine. But let us first try all those commands which you guys already know. Now, one more thing. We have this something in blue. What would this blue mean? This might be a hidden file that I might have hidden from the others, might be system generated hidden files. Since when we talk about many of you must be knowing that even computers they create hidden files. Now suppose we go to my C drive. Yes, this PC. Yeah, we are in the PC. This PC, and in case I go for view, show hidden items, you can see many new files folders coming in. This program data that was hidden. So you can see a lot of different things that might come up. So like system tree generated hidden files are also available. Yep. What are the other commands that you guys know of? Uh, let us try. So we have this pwd command. Can anyone help me know what this pwd command is all about and what is the result that we get out of it? Someone says anything? Yep. Run- Running current directory. Perfectly fine. So I'm not sure what it stands for PWD. Can anyone Google it out? PWD, what it what it stands for? That is stand for working directory. I understand it is for working directory. Someone even says current directory. Yes, working directory. Better to say. Uh, so can anyone Google out and tell me the command writes the standard output, the full name path? That is fine. You are googling it out, but you didn't Google out the real thing that I wanted to know. Uh, PWD, what it exactly stands for. We understood that it displays. Yep, someone came up with something really good. Yep, that is print work directory. Yes, print working directory. That it is. So we are working in this directory. That is the root directory. So we are like whatever we create, it would be generated there only. So then we can have another directory that is called make directory, mkdir. So how to use this mkdir? So we saw we had a few directories right here. So let us create this directory. Suppose ADIT. Now let us check out in case it has been created or not. So you can see ADIT fine. So this snap might have been created by me. Then now I have this ADIT, now the different directories that were already available, and now I have this ADIT directory right there. So let us check in case that has come up or not. So uh, it might not show up here. Home, webs, ADIT directory. So I'm not sure if it will make things available here or not. Mm, Let me see the IT in case it is opening up. Let us search. Yeah, the different libraries that we have. So might be this functionality might not create this this is somewhat of uh, what do you call this is a kind of virtual realization. So we might not be able to create things, but we can work on it. So let us try other commands. Now, what can be the other commands? Suppose we have this RMDIR, and let me see what are the different things that we have. Let me go for some hidden items. Okay, fine. So instead of going for this, let me go to the home. And now I have this music that seems to be, let me see in case I can delete this right from here. So what do we mean by this RM directory? RMDIR. So that is remove. Someone has said something. Remove. Yeah. Remove directory, and we can see ls. It is not available anymore. Now let us try to create not remove. That is remove. Now let us go to this home folder, and then let us try to create a folder. I cannot. It won't allow me. Remove. Yes. So it won't allow me to create another folder right here. Uh, so show more options. No, it won't allow me do anything. Mm, Let me change to so it won't allow me to move. Mm. How do we change the folder to a different folder doesn't even know about that. Yes. Anyone? It is unable. Yes, someone has said something. CD and press enter, that won't work here. And though it works, not like it will work when we are talking about uh, normal Linux terminal, but it won't work here. Uh, I am not sure if we would be able to change the directory when we are working on this command, this WSL. But I will figure out. So that is fine. So let us try to try the other commands that are available as of now, and what changing this directory and all other things we would do at a later stage. So change directory we did a lot of times, but that did not create any new it didn't change my directory. It it changed a little, or let me change cd, and let me create a directory, make directory. Let us have it ADIT, and then let us move into this directory cd ADIT. Uh, Let me check out this ls command, and ADIT we already have. cd that won't work since we already are in the. A few things will work. This cat command will work, and a few touch command I believe will also work. So we would come to that. Let us be back in our original directory. So these we tried a couple of commands. One was ls, one was make directory, and one was remove directory. So we have a few more commands which we would be working on uh, over time. So now till here, even before beginning with working on this terminal, we I asked you, would you be able to install this WSL functionality on your computers? Or did anyone try to install? Now, in case those yes, we have some answers. Since I would like everyone to work on this. No, that is perfectly fine. Many of those commands won't work here on WSL. We are not working on a real Linux machine. We are only using uh, few functionalities. Now, even here, we have a lot of features. Like in case we go here, I'm not sure what is the where we have put in. Yes. So you have a lot of functionality here. We can check out them also. But many of these functions won't work. Now, move directory, head tail, we have a lot of them. So don't worry. So we would be working on all those commands. We would be trying all those commands in case it doesn't help us on Windows. We would be installing a complete Linux operating system. Uh, so that is a different thing. But what I wanted to know right now is how many of you did try downloading this WSL functionality or a complete Linux functionality, or how many of you have computers which has Linux available? Or in the second half, would you guys be available with it? Please, whatever it is, let me know. And instead of taking me to be a teacher, take me as a friend, as a guide, as a mentor only. So, does anyone have Linux installed or WSL installed? So instead of me showing you, what I would like is let us work on it together. So we might be coming up with different errors. So we would be removing those errors together. So we would be doing a lot of things together. So that is what I wanted. So what is it to for you to say? No one is saying anything. So fine. Let us continue with it. What I wanted was as many of you who were able to have this on your computers, let us have that, and then let us begin. Now, this was just a beginning. Now, the first thing that I told you was installation, and then we started working on it. And so let me continue with it, and let us work on all those commands which are working and those which are not working, or where we are finding any error. We might leave it where, yeah, for a complete Linux operating system. So the next command that we might have can be the manuals. In case you want to this man command means the manual. I believe you guys have a basic understanding of manual, what it is all about. Uh, yeah, for help. Really good. So let us get manual. Uh, Manual, even manual doesn't work. Yes. So this is the manual command, yes. Uh, what are the things that you want? This is the executable programs or shell commands that you want. The system calls functions provided by the kernel. The library calls the function within the program libraries. So what you want? What are the different things that you want? So let me get first the executable programs that might be. Mhm. So you have whatever I want. Let's get it. So these are the different commands that I can use. Manual ls, manual t. So these are the different functions that I can have. So this is manual where you can check anything. Like if you don't know anything, just try this. It will help you with. Now, in case you are it is so long, I want to quit, you can quit. You can type in Q, and that will take you out of it. So that is Q, and I have quit it. That is hmm, hmm, manual. What else we can have? I mean, hmm, in case I want to move on the desktop, stop, stop, fine, so let me go to the CD desktop. Let me check what we have on the desktop. On my desktop, fine, so let me check out desktop. I have a folder called diploma. In case I can move into this diploma, it is unable to find any file or folder here. I'm not sure it is it is not allowing me to move out or uh, what it is doing. Mhm. The CD command is not helping me by any chance. Mhm. The CD command change directory is not helping me. Let me last try this desktop or ADIT. Okay, let me move into CD home. Hmm. Hmm. No, I am will not work. Yeah. Fine. So I have figured out what it is happening. It is changing my directories, but let me first move into my home directory or the previous directories. Mhm. It was the problem is library 41. Fine. So let me move into the home folder. Home. What are the different folders I have here? No, it is not even telling me the folders. Let me get back. Okay, CD. Now let me ask it. Now let me go back again and then ask me. Yes. So that is again where I have moved out. Fine. So I am right now back in my original. So let me try this ADIT, moving to this ADIT. Ha. Uh, Fine. Now, uh, I'm not sure how many of you were able to follow it. So let me open this command prompt again. So I have Ubuntu installed on my computer. So let me open Ubuntu. Here I have this Ubuntu, and this opens up my Linux terminal. Now the first command that I tried here, that was my ls command that gave me the list of the different files I have. Now let me move into one of the folders. So let me move into snap and now check the various files that I have available. So I have common here and current here. Now let me create uh, or let me move back and let me check out ls command. Yes, I am I moved into this snap folder and then I moved back. Now let me try to move into this music if that works. Hmm, symbolic links that won't work. Fine. So I'm not sure if anyone else will work, but yes, we have created one folder where I can move in. So snap, which is an user file, where there I can move in. Rest of the folders, I believe I cannot move into. Let me check in case I can move into downloads folder. Uh, Not sure we won't be able to move into this downloads folder. So fine, let us work on the different folders that we already have. So we have snap and ADIT in case I want to create a new directory, new folder. Now suppose NSTI, uh, let us call it NSTIT for Trivandrum. So that has been created. ls. So I can see NSTIT created already here. Now let us move into this folder. CD NSTIT. And now I am into this folder. In case I want to create more, I can do that. Or yeah, let me first check on with the working directory that I already have. So I am into NSTIT. Now what I can do is Hmm. Let me check in case I can find or let me move into this downloads folder. Let me try to open terminal if I can. Hmm, cannot used the terminal. So I won't be able to open the terminal right there. Okay. My libraries. Hmm, So, I'm like we are working on virtual platform. That is why we are unable to figure out this folder. Mm, but might be once we are working on real Linux, then we would be able to see that. So, like a few things that we have learned till now. Now, the next command that we might work on is the cat command, which I was trying, which I tried previously. So let us try to understand what this uh, now within this NSTIT. We are already in NSTIT. So let me create one make directory, and there let us create one directory for module one, and then let us have this ls command. We have this mod one already created. Now next is we can remove this rmdir. And what is the folder that I want to remove? The mod1 folder that I created. So that will remove this. Though we don't have any files in this ls. Yeah, sorry, in this mod1, I don't have any more files or folders. Now this is my make directory and remove directory. Now we have another command that is called the touch. Now many of you might have heard about it. In case anyone can help me with that. Suppose let me go for this touch. It will so fine. So let me go for touch and let me create a folder. Okay, like file. Now what is the file that I should create? Suppose to create an empty file, right? So what I need to do is I need to create a file, and let me call it it is Trivandrum to let me call it try dot text dot. It will create the kind of file that I want to create. So that I tell it to create. Now let me create another .docx. Now let me check out what are the different kinds of files that we have already have it here. So it has created a file called try.docx, and it has created another file that is try.txt. So like you can create an XLSX file, that means like Excel file. Now let me create a try. So it has created a, let me show you. It has created a file which doesn't have a specific file type. So that is try dot yes. We can even create an Excel file try dot. Let me list all. So we have these What is the format for? Yeah, we have pptx. Fine. So let me create another file folder that is pptx. Okay. So how do I touch try.pptx? So that will create a ppt as well. So uh, if you give it an extension, it will create a file or folder, yeah, like file of that sort. So these are the different in case you were like that is my touch command to create a new file of a specific format. So that is one we have. What else we can have is let us see what are the other files. LSCD were log. Okay. Now we have another that is called password. Now let us check that out. So I right now I don't have a password, so it is asking me to create a password. So I like no password was supplied. I am simply I am not giving going to give it a password, or in case I want I can type in zero as my password. So now I have a new password that is only zero. So in case you have a password, it will tell you what is the password. Now let us check out new password. You can create a new password. So I am not going to, okay, fine. So I need to give it a password. You need to change a password. So you can use this password command. Then what? Uh, then let us go for another command that is echo. Can anyone help me know the echo command and how it works and what it does? Create empty files to print. Not sure what you meant by that. Fine, so whatever it might be, let us try. Let me write in something. Hmm, I am from now. We can push some text into a file. So that is why we use this echo. Suppose I am from Trivandrum or I am from Patna. I can write Patna correctly. So this is what I need to put in a file, which I can create a new.txt. So now let me check out. We created a few files. Try. Now let me see if I have this new.txt available here. So I have this new.txt already here. So this is what we have for this. Uh, we can have a lot of more commands, which I don't know if they have already uh, mostly used in. Fine, yeah. We would be display a line of text. No, not exactly. We can have a lot of more commands. Hmm, can have copy, move. Okay, fine. So we would be going cat. We did more or less. Okay, fine. We can have grep sort ls yeah, fine. Okay. Let's say all flag pwd man commands are in directory. Yep. Now, I believe we saw a few of the commands. That is fine. Uh, we would be doing it one by one, and this VLAVI editor we need to check out. So what I would suggest is, guys, try to get this Windows subsystem for Linux, or get a Linux operating system on your computers. And yeah, this is not going to this will take some time to we cannot complete the complete we can complete uh, the Linux commands in a day. That will take some time, so we would be doing it one by one. So as of now, I would suggest you to get Linux, and then let us try the other commands in our second half, or might be yeah, in our second half. So that is what I would suggest, so that we would work together, and working together we would be able to learn better. So might be I would be facing some trouble, you would come up with the solutions, or you have some problems, I will be giving you solutions. So that is what we I would suggest to do. I hope everyone agrees to that. Meanwhile, what I would do is, we did till a few things yesterday, on Friday, and we stopped right at Process Explorer. So, let us continue this part also, and we would stop this where where it stops, and we come up with a huh, till troubleshooting of PC. So we would be continuing it as well, and the shell scripting as well. So we have a few things here also. So I believe we did till this. The first and the foremost thing that I told you was generally scanning, check disk, and disk fragmentation. So these were the few things that were of utmost importance, which I believe you should know, and that you have already learned. Defragmenting your disk, and what defragmenting is, and how you do it. So we learned that. So next, it talks about a few third-party applications which would help you. One is Process Explorer. So let us get Process Explorer. Process Explorer we have. Now you have this Process Explorer. Uh, we can download it, only 2.5 MB, and just check out how it works and what is the real use of it. So it has already been downloaded. So let us go into our downloads folder and try to figure out where it is. So that is a zip file that I already have. Now what I need to do is, I need to extract it. Uh, so let me show more, and it will extract all. So I need to extract it in a folder. Let me not call it Process Explorer, only Process. So it has been extracted to this process, and you have a few applications here. You can run any of them, and they will help you. That is 64-bit, that is 32-bit. So it will work. Meanwhile, let me show you, share with you uh, the link to it. So in case anyone wants, but first let us see what we are getting here. So we have the different applications that are running. Now you can see this WSL host running on my computer. Let me close it and let me then close it here also. Yes, I want to close it and it is removed. Now you can check how your resources are performing. You can have the CPU. So how much it is taking and what is the application which is taking how much. So you can see, yep, CPU 95%, 72, 22%. So it is changing. Now next you would be having like let us have first summary. So that is CPU, a total of 16% is being used. System memory 9.1 GB is being used. Physical memory 7.2 GB is being used. Input output of 75.1 KB is what is being used. So in case you want, you can check it here. So what are the things that we are using? Now commit charge, maximum 85% was used. No, on an average 79.7, yeah, 71.63% that is being used right now. The total memory available, the cache memory, the kernel. So what is used where? So virtual paged kernel memory. So it will give you the complete details of whatever things are being used, whatever resources, and which is using what. Now, this is the complete where you can figure out what exactly are the things that are running and that are not running, and yeah, how much memory it is taking, and like how your applications and how your resources are performing. So not the main things that are being run, you can check out in the uh, right here. So this shows you. Uh, and similar to this, we have something called Task Manager, which I would suggest you to use more, since that is inbuilt and that is much easier to understand. Now you can see we are using these many applications as of now. And what these applications are using now: CPU, memory, disk, and network, how much they are using. Now you can see Microsoft Edge is using a little of my data. Microsoft Teams is using. Rest of the applications they are not using. So these applications seem to be safe. Now we can, when we go down, we might see the different applications and how they are faring. And here also we can see check out what are the things that we yeah, how much memory they are using. Now I can see Windows input experience. No, fine, that is good. So you can see the Windows processes that are running and how much things they are using. Now you might at times see a few of the applications that are sharing some data. So fine, that is service source that is supposed to use some application, yes, some data to share it. So we can figure out the different applications that are running, though I am using only these many of the applications. Now I have the real time statistics as well, the CPU, how much CPU is being used where, how much memory is used where, disk is usage, disk one usage, the internet connectivity it is using. So this is what I would suggest to use more as compared to the process explorer. But you know how to do it, and you would be able to do. The next application that it says you to it tells you to go for is the CPU ID. You can download it very easily. That is again a very small application. CPU ID, that is called CPU Z. It is again a very small application. Fine. So I have it downloaded, and it will give you the complete statistics of your processor and the relevant devices. We go to the desktop and open up the CPU. Our driver cannot load. Fine, not a problem. No. So meanwhile, it is opening up. So this gives you the complete details of my processor. Now I am running on a Ryzen 3 processor. The code name Raven Ridge, we are not concerned about it. So the technology we are using is 14 nm nanometer. Now they have developed 10 nanometer also. Specification 3200 U, that is your Vega graphics. Fine, so family F, model 8, stepping, so fine. Uh, the core speed is 2.5 or 2.6 gigahertz, which is not the maximum, but this is what I am normally getting. Now we can see cache memory. So L1 cache, I have 32 into 2 kilobytes only, that is 64. Then L1 I cache, that is 128 KB. Then we have L2 cache, that is almost 1 MB, and L3 cache, that is 4 MB in total. Then we have this main board, that is Lenovo, motherboard is Lenovo, uh, BIOS is also Lenovo, version details you can see. Then memory, that is a total of 10 GB that is available to me. SPD memory slot selection, I'm not supposed to change it since I have two memory locations. Now graphics is obviously I don't have any add-on graphics added about. So let us see. It will allow you to check for the driver updates also, for check for the BIOS updates also in case I want to check the clock speed. So that is 2.6 gigahertz is what I am getting for both the cores of my processor. So that is what I have here. Mhm. Now nothing more is there. So that is your CPU ID. In case you want to download, let me share with you. These are not going to help you a lot, but still, let us learn what we have. So this will give you the complete details of everything that you have on your computer. Now then we have System Explorer. Again, System Explorer is somewhat the same, but in case anyone wants, we can download it and we can try to run it. System Explorer, keep your system under control. Now let me share the link with you. So you can download it right from here, download and install. No, this is system download now. Yes, this is what Uh, don't think it will take a lot of time. That would be a very small file. Yes. It is already downloaded, so let me run it. Express installation, let it install as it wants to. Fine, really good. Thank you. It has installed. No, I am not interested. I'm not interested in this as well. So let me have System Explorer. System Explorer I have. So let me get this start security check. So it will do a few things before it starts. Then we would be having reliability monitor. That is also one other application. Now then we have Wi-Fi analyzer. I would suggest a few, like in case you want, you can have this Wi-Fi analyzer. That will help. That is really something good. Uh, that is now rest of the applications. I would suggest you to try it out on your own. That would be really very small. But let me show two things that I would suggest. Wi-Fi analyzer, the system installer that is working. What it was? The Wi-Fi analyzer. Let me share this with you also. We have this. Hmm. Then we have this Wi-Fi analyzer. I will get info. Fine. So it will help you, the System Explorer will help you with whatever applications you are running on your computer, what applications are running on their own, and now how safe they would be. You can get it up once you have analyzed it. So that is what you can work on. Now then we have this Wi-Fi analyzer which is available for your device, yeah, like mobile devices as well, and with your for Windows 10. Windows 10, in case it is Windows 10, you would be able to uh, like uh, work fine on. It is a Microsoft application. It is available on Microsoft Store. So fine, let me get it. Now once I get it, it would install automatically. That is taking a lot of time. Might be something is there. Fine. On Windows, yeah, programs only 2.5 MB. That's very small. Was it this one? Is it? Else. No, this is not going to help you in any way, I believe. The only thing that I can figure out is I have a few different Wi-Fi's that are available here. So the best seems to be uh, this my own Wi-Fi signals that is working the best. So rest of them were fine. So there is nothing I believe for you. Fine. So let me check out this. Ah, that is okay. So this is the frequency. So fine. So I don't think there is anything in here. Uh, that is not a way. Windows system internal suite. Huh. This is again something which you might use or you might try this ESET system inspector. Now you can have many inspectors, but this is something which is ESET is really a very good service provider, and it has a lot of applications which you can try, and many of them are free. I hope it works with my system. That is only 7 MB. Fine, not a problem. System inspector, that is. Fine, let me run it. I accept. So it will take a few minutes before it gets working. I don't know. It is taking a lot of time. Fine. So this is something which can help you. Now, some of you, in case you are interested in getting some freewares to keep your system clean, so we have this site called Bleeping Computers. You might check out. We have a lot of free downloads here and a few many applications which are here, and you have in case anyone wants to get any kind of antivirus, anti-malware, anti-trojan, or any kind of those things, in case you are working on security and you want those security applications, you will get here. So this is the best application. Yeah, this is the best portal you can have for it. So you can check it out. We talked about CPU ID. This is GPU Z. That is really very much helpful. Now I would you I showed you something that day, mm, in my D drive, this PC. I have a lot of cleaners here. So I got all of them from this Blipping Computers. Now this RKL, JRT, junkware, in case you have any kind of junkware, it will help you. Any adware, it will help you. any kind of threat you have on your computer, this Arkel will help you. And they don't install. They are just applications. You run it like whenever you want to scan, just run it. Now, I showed you this JRT in case I run it. It will close all my windows, so I don't run. Let me show you this ADW cleaner. This will do a small installation, but it will be very fast. It won't take a lot of time. And it is really very helpful. I showed you a number of times. It is not only checking on the malwares, it is also checking on the previous applications that I have, the inbuilt applications I have, and it will tell me that I have these things that I already have, and they might be a potential threat, or they might be sharing my data with a remote server. So it is helping me with that as well. Then, in case anyone wants some kind of scanner, so any kind of application you need, you have it here. This bleeping computer, that is really very helpful. This is still trying to install. So we have these few applications which mm, many of you can try. So you can see now this new version, it shows me I don't have any adware or any POPs, but I have some pre-installed software which might not be very which I can remove, that will help my computer. In case I don't help, yeah, don't do, then my computer will be fine. Not a very big problem, but yes, I should clean it. That is what it tells me. Now it shows me the the items that I have previously got. So I have a lot it will help you with a lot of uh, helpful yes offers. Very helpful. You can try them out. Then, in case we talk about, we have a few more things to talk, which is there as suggested by our syllabus. Now we have monitors. So we can have different kinds of monitors. Like I believe most of the things you already know, but still let us talk about them. Monitors. Now, can anyone help me with the different types of monitors that I might have? This has opened up and it will show me the running processes. So system processes, a few system processes might be running. So system, secure system, registries. So these are the different Windows processes that are running on my computer right now. You can see even Office is running. So a lot of applications are running, which are system software, yeah, like system applications. So let me. Then we have network connections. Now I have TCP connection, and these are the different applications that are using these ports. Like this system is using port 80, this service host that is using port 135, system is using port 45. So every process is using a different port to share data or transfer data. Then we have UDP connections. Now different now this Chrome is using 5353 when Edge is using 5353. So different TCP ports, different UDP ports are being used by each and every application, and you can figure out that this internet browsers that I would be using 5353, and this 80 port 80 of this TCP connection is being used by by the system, and whenever we would be trying our local host, that would also use my port 80. So you can get different things from here. Now then we have registry entries. You make sure you don't work on these registries. Now, in case you remove anything, you can remove the registries, but make sure you don't work out on any driver registries or any important registries. Then we have some critical files that should never be deleted. They should never be deleted. Then we have some system schedulers, some system information. So basic information is there. So this is system inspector that can help you with all your connections and all those applications on your system, and check in case anything seems any anomaly, anything abnormal. If you can figure out, then you need to work on it. So this is your let me get the full, or let us have the basics. Yep, the running processes. Now no one is very much interested, so basics you can have it from here.